All right, Jeremiah.
Sir.
Jeremiah, where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
San Bernardino, California.
San Bernardino. And tell me about your family. You had both your parents growing up?
Nah, mainly just my mom. Yeah, just my mom, basically. But even her, she was like doing her own thing, working and stuff. So, kind of raised myself pretty much.
How would you describe your childhood in general?
Um, pretty rough. A lot of people made it seem like I was strange for certain things that I liked.
Meaning what?
Like, I had a big foot fetish since I was like 3 months, and then that was a big part of my life.
3 months.
Yeah, I was 3 months old when I guess I was at my mom's friend's house, and she was talking to my mom, and then the next thing that she knows, I'm sucking on her friend's toe, and it's just crazy. I'm like, I'm hearing about this because obviously at 3 months, I don't know, I don't remember, but every time I see her to this day, she's like, oh, you remember that? But
But that developed into a full-blown foot
yeah,
fetish as an adult.
yeah.
So you think you were born with it?
Possibly.
I mean, who knows where?
Yeah, I've looked it up. It says like somewhere in the brain, like in feet or something's in there. It's close to the sexual part of. It's very common though. I've been made to seem like I needed help. You know what I mean?
I think it's
Like,
very common.
yeah,
A lot of the girls I interviewed that work as prostitutes will tell me that a lot of them have clients who are just into playing with feet.
yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm figuring out now. It's like whole communities about it and stuff. But yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I've had like experiences. Like honestly, I was young, and then an older girl, like she put her feet in my face and stuff. Like, and it like even spiraled even more. I was like probably 6, 7. She was probably like 18, 19. And like I just told her I liked her feet, and she just started rubbing my stuff and then put it in my face, and then literally my mom was asleep in the other room. It's crazy.
And it's a sexual thing for you.
Yeah, it's purely sexual. Like I don't.
And do you enjoy that more than intercourse or something like that?
Sometimes just because honestly, at the point I am right now, I like to do business more, quick little. And what I've noticed is like, yeah, I get more like, like it's a better ejaculation. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
For
like,
feet.
yeah, it
Wow.
is.
And what will you do with the feet? You will.
Well, I mean, it just depends. Like honestly, like she might be jacking me off, and I might be sucking on her toes, or she might give me a foot job or something. It just really depends, on the girl. I might want to look at her while she's doing it.
She'll give you a foot job. What is that?
Like it's like a hand job, but basically with
But
feet.
she's playing with your feet, or you're playing with?
No, hell no. Yeah, no, I'm playing with her feet, but she's like, she's stroking my stuff.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of different ways.
So feet is a
to
real
enjoy
turn
it.
up.
Yeah, definitely.
And does the how beautiful a girl's feet are play into it?
Oh yeah. I don't. It's not just
Some people have rough feet,
Yeah. It has
and
to
others
be.
have beautiful feet.
Yes, exactly. It has to be like, honest for me, I love it to where it's like, the nail bed's long enough. I don't like the little small and then, how the pinky toe and stuff like that. Like clean cut. Like I don't like really dirty or anything like that. So.
And you'll walk around wherever grocery store, and you'll check out women's feet.
It's honestly, since I was young, like it's hard not to. It's really hard not to. Like it'll be to the point where I've had relationships and they know, and they're like, stop looking at other girls' feet. Like they get, and I'm like, it's just feet, but they're like, you like it though. So it's like, why would you, if they feel like it's cheating just as much? And I mean, I guess in a sense, but yeah, like honestly, that's why I take off my glasses a lot of times, because if my glasses are on, it's like a center. Like for example, I box. In Vista, California, pretty much every girl has amazing feet. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, because it's not common for me, because most of the girls I've dated have ugly feet. Like, it's very, very rare if a female has beautiful feet. Like, not everybody does. And that's the thing, because I remember I telling the girl, oh, I got a foot fetish. And she put her foot in my face. I'm like, oh, your feet are ugly. I don't really.
So would you prefer a girl who's maybe not so beautiful but has amazing feet, or a girl who's really spectacularly beautiful but
Let me
has
tell
rough
you the
feet?
truth. The mother of my first kid, it was like that. she got a kid off me because I've never seen a pair of feet like hers ever. And she just, for me, it's a thing because most girls make it like weird. Like, oh, you're weird. Like one time I told a girl like she really liked me. I told her like I like your feet. Like I want to see your feet. I never wore sandals, nothing. And it's like, she never talked to me, never answered the phone. I hit her up, oh, wrong number. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, okay. And this girl, it was like encouraged, like, go ahead, do it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like my whole life I've been made to feel weird. And then it's like, that's the best looking pair. And then you're doing all that. That's how strong it was.
A lot of the sex workers that I'll interview have told me off camera that their foot fetish clients are their favorites.
Yes.
Because they treat them the best, they pay them the best.
Yeah.
They really take care of them.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I've you know, I definitely don't pay for it, but because there's so many females, like I've found that I'm an attractive man or whatever. Like most girls, like I'll go to the mall, most girls are just looking at me and they'll let me do whatever. You know, there's probably 1, 2 out of 10 that don't. And that's the thing. Like my mom, she told me not too long ago, she was like, oh, you need help and this and that, because I had relationship problems. And I told her, like, you think it's weird, but these girls like it. Most of them, or they don't even like it. They let me do it. Oh, if that's what you want to do, like I asked them, can I nut in your feet? If that's what you want to do? Like, I'm like, all right. Like, so some people like for me, I like when they're scrunched, and you know what I mean? When they're scrunched and they're telling you like certain times, what I will do is like I have a Twitter, you know, I'll look and I'll see like, there's a thing called a joy, a jerk off instruction. And to me, that's better than sex because girls don't know what they're really doing. You know what I mean? So if a girl really knows what she's doing, like I've had a few that have tried to learn and watch videos so they can do what I would like them to do, you know? So in the video, girl tell you to, you know, jerk off to her feet or whatever the case may be. And yeah, it's a lot. There's so many different ways, so many different stuff. Like it's kind of crazy because some girls, like I'll see on Twitter, like in the foot industry, would be like, man, I wish somebody would tell me that they like my feet. Some girls are like, oh, that's weird. You looking at my feet? Like, I'm just like, so I honestly don't even like to approach them like that. But sometimes if I see a girl's feeling me, I'll be like, your feet are cute. Like, your feet are amazing. Like, there's no other way to say it.
And does intercourse even interest you?
No, it does. It does. Like, you know, I like doing missionary and then her feet are in my face. That's like one of my favorite positions because it still gets me aroused. Yeah. I still definitely like it. Like some girls, like one of my last girlfriends, she had very, very beautiful feet. She was like, you're not even gonna want to fuck me no more. You're not even gonna have sex with me no more because you like my feet so much. And I'm just like, I mean, I can't like them and like that too. But yeah, I'm just glad I don't like you know, other things. That's just,
yeah.
You know.
So you don't view it as a problem or something that you need to fix. It's just something that you're into.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It's only a problem when like relationships, like when they get almost like needy. Cause I'm at the point now where I'm realizing like I don't know about the whole, because I'm working so much, doing my thing so much, like stuff like this, and then my off time I just real quick and then just go about my business. Like I don't even really.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24, still a kid.
Yeah, I'm still young, but you know, I got my
feet to explore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many, like there's skinny, there's plump, and it's like I don't just like one. Like it's like ice cream. Like, you know, I don't have a favorite flavor. Or a movie, I don't have a favorite because there's so many different ones, apples and oranges. Like, and you know, like a girl I'm seeing right now, she don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like I try to not be mean about it, but she has pretty beautiful feet, but it's like the grass is always greener. When I go on the other side, I'm like, damn, like at my boxing stuff, like it's like, okay, so put it like this. I go outside right now, like I seen a couple right now, it's ugly, horrible. Like I said, my boxing event, pretty much every girl who has sandals on, their toes are done, they're like my quality type thing, and it just, I'm like, damn, like, so I honestly fuck move to Vista, because that's where everything is at. Like,
do you think one day that you can settle down to one pair of feet?
I have before. It's just, I don't know how long. Like, I mean, my longest has been like 3-4 years, and I'm just like, ugh, because, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very difficult because, like you said, like there's so much out here that I still think about. Like, damn, I can do. There's so many things, you know what I mean? I just don't know.
Do you think anything happened to you as a kid that may have set this off? I mean, you mentioned that you started at 3 months.
That for sure. And then the fact that my mom, like, and my family made it out as like weird.
So that makes it more.
Yeah, but well, them mixed with somebody else, like when I was younger, like, you know, it's I feel like that's equivalent to like molestation, whatever they call it. Like she just, you know, she was like over 18 and supposed to be babysitting me. And then, you know what I mean, just was like, oh, you like what? Okay. And then like, she's calling me weird, but she's doing it. I was probably like 6, 7 maybe. And she's calling me.
Your babysitter.
Yeah, my babysitter.
Shared her feet with you.
Yeah, and they were like, still remember, they were gorgeous, like gorgeous. I don't understand, like why the hell, like, cause and that's the thing, like some girls, they only do French tips. Some girls only do solid. She did some design shit that I still haven't seen to this day. People don't, like most people don't do all that extra. So it was just crazy to me that I was able to even bag that.
She was 18, you were 6 years old.
Yeah.
And did you?
At the time, I didn't know, but if I would have knew, oh yeah. But
did you climax?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't.
Yeah, you're 6 years old.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that was. Like, yeah, I didn't even know.
But you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I very much. And then it was to the point where like anytime somebody that was out of my family would babysit me, I made it a point to like, you know, try to at least see their feet or something. It was honestly like, I never said that, but like I would like touch myself and be like looking at their feet, you know, when they're sleeping and stuff. Like to that point, it was a problem. Cause then when I realized when I was older, I'm like, I'm not a creep. I'm not that dude that's just gonna sit, you know? But when I was younger, I was like 6, 7, I didn't know. You know, I didn't know. I was just like, I like this. I don't know why. And then I started researching like, okay, foot fetishes and this and that and a foot job and this and that. And I'm like, oh, wow. So I'm not a weirdo. I'm not this. I'm not, okay, it's common. All right, this is how you can do it. You can, you know, cause I didn't know what a foot job. I used to think like, how the hell can I get to my, like you said, my climax with feet? And then I just research and it's just, there's things like them people, they know how to do it. Like I've had girls who have like worked on it so much to where they're good at it. They're really good at it. And what I like is when they're laying down and I'm laying down like this and then they're just, you know, boom, boom, boom. Because I mean, it really is the fourth hole. It fits right in, you know, so.
Can you even ask out of a female that's wearing boots?
No, yeah, it's not, for me, that's like the mystery, you know what I mean? Like you're like, damn, does she? Honestly, I get a girl to like me first, then I ask her, like right there, like let me see a picture of your feet. Then they know pretty much all girls know like what a foot fetish is, and if they don't, they're like, what is a foot fetish? But probably like maybe 6, 7 out of 10 already knew what it was. And like I had one girl, the one that I told you, she was like, oh, you're not gonna have sex with me no more. She did me cold because I told her I like feet. And she never sent me no pictures or nothing. And I was like, okay. Then I met up with her that night. And she had amazing, like she knew, and I told her like, you knew what you were doing. And she was just smiling, laughing. Like that's the type of stuff I like stuff like that. Like, you know you're the business, but you're not, you know, all braggadocious about it. You just, I'm gonna let him see. And then boom, you know, so. And she was like, to the point where I introduced her to my mom. My mom was like, oh, you're gorgeous. So for me, I'm like, damn, you're so gorgeous and you're letting me, you know, so.
What's your fantasy? What's your dream?
Fantasy.
Are you just content to just play with girls' feet and that's it? Or is it?
I mean, it's always a fantasy.
Is it growing and expanding into other
things? Just the colors, the way that I do it. Like I've tried to do it in the car before. It doesn't really work out too good. Try to with bigger girls, smaller girls, shorter girls, taller girls. I found with taller girls, it's like certain things you can do with short girls you can't do. You know what I mean? The same thing, vice versa.
In the end, it's probably not as satisfying for your partner, unless you're doing other things as well.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, so that's why I just honestly, like, I'll tell, you know, if I do meet up with somebody, and I'll tell them like, let's just kick it for a second. Sometimes, you know, I try to get somebody that just enjoys my time, and then if they got good feet, then I might, you know, bust right there and then go about my business. Like I've had it to where like I like video calls too. So like I've had girls where they do whatever I want on the video calls, and then they just set the phone up, put their feet up, they're scrunching it, and then boom.
You mentioned at the beginning of our talk that there's something in your brain that
Well, I was reading something, I don't know the specifics, but it was saying something about like how fetish and liking feet is somewhere like close to the brain of where the sexual and, you know, your organs are at. And it's like right there, like to like feet. And it was a whole article about it when I was younger. I read it. And so I seen it again probably like maybe 3-4 months ago.
could be genetic.
That too. I've heard my uncle has. I overheard one time my uncle was asking my aunt about something with her. Oh, and my aunt got her feet done. She was showing him, but I asked my mom. My mom was like, "Oh no, he doesn't have a fetish." But I think my uncle has a fetish. Yeah. So, and honestly, my dad, I don't even know my biological dad. So, but yeah, definitely think it's genetic. Definitely.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremiah, thank you so much for sharing your story on your foot fetish.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck out there. Have fun this weekend.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.